Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Bears offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Cyclones offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find room. It's Lee.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free.
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Bears will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The tight end has got it. Brought down after 40. That'll be a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cyclones looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. And he slings this pass over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finding some room at the 25. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Bears looking to keep this drive moving. It's a run to the left. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They're going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the runner takes off to his right. In the clear at the 25. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to run it. It's Washington. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
With the catch, it's Evans. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Bears trying to cash in here in the red zone.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Washington. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He'll throw it now. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone. And the Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Baylor offense on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Nice grab. It's Evans. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls in the catch. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
The Bears will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner trying to create good field position. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter with the next drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Pass complete. It's second down now. On the run, it's Lee. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back, throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Iowa State. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Handoff to the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
To throw, it's Lagway. Escapes the pressure and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Gonna run it. It's Lee. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it again. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Let's it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To the air, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Bears. This offense cannot be stopped. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Cyclones are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Testing the right side here. The Bears keep the football on the move.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought
aiming for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
I mean, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is caught. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop. and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. And the Bears will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground, and tackled there by the defense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Play action here on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Makes a quick catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's running out of time here. Down he goes. A sack. The Cyclones will come to the line to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Running back has it on a screen now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
He's going to take off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Baylor. And this one is getting ugly. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score 70. Iowa State 42.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. Catch made. A lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bears with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game.